this falling open, this resting in that which is deeper than surface identity, than surface experience, than surface perception, is a deep relaxation. It cannot be done by striving for it. It cannot be done by trying to do something, trying to get there. It cannot be done by trying to be a more spiritual person. It cannot be done by trying to get rid of the ego identity. It's the end of trying to do anything. But that's not the same as a passive falling back into unconscious patterns or unconscious mechanisms or unconscious identities. It's a relaxation that is fully present, fully here. It's a falling into the abyss of being. It's not the falling into the abyss of being that is the difficulty, although it appears to be. Because in hearing those words or contemplating that invitation, there's a knowing that this is the call, the invitation to come home to the depth of being. And so something in each of us at some point on our inner journey yearns to fall into the abyss of being. And yet it seems to be so difficult because in hearing that invitation, the self is employed to do the falling. And this is a great error. That's not relaxation. That's not surrender. That's the same old archaic mechanism of trying, of selfing, of efforting. Yeah. Essentially, that deep relaxation, that falling open into the abyss of being, is very easy. It's as simple as every breath that is taken in and every breath that is released. It's that natural. What's difficult about it is that whilst there is a yearning for this, a deep calling for this, there's also still a psychological structure of self that clings to the edges. That's the difficulty. It's the edges that are a problem, not the abyss itself. The edges are the periphery of the personhood, the clinging to the identity of self that is derived from the interpretation of what you are experiencing. It's the flapping about on the surface of the ocean, chasing this wave, rejecting that wave, comparing yourself to that wave. And so on. It's that surface or peripheral restlessness that creates the agitation of the nervous system, the tension of the body, and the craving and aversion of the mind. And all of that is called the ego identity. the fall into beingness is very natural. Very natural. It's very simple.